Well, thanks. Maintenant en anglais. It is my honor and privilege to have a chance to be here with you today. I will admit I feel very funny. I'm wearing a tie. It seems very odd to do at an event for developers, but I'm kind of between two tie-oriented meetings. So I hope you'll very much excuse me for this transgression. What I'd like to do today is really go up level a little bit and set a little context on some of the things that we're talking about, showing you in the course of the mixed session here in Paris. I think this is a very, very exciting time to be a developer, to be building websites, to be pioneering the future, and I want to give you just a little bit of a sense of why I'm so excited about that as we look to the next few years. People are talking a lot about the next generation web, Web 2.0, and hopefully, in the context of the discussion here, you feel like you're getting a perspective on that from Microsoft. But I think the important thing to remember is the next several years are going to be very rich with great opportunity to do new things that we all get a chance to amaze people with. I want to start with a little bit of what I might call social commentary. Where is the market today? What does the end user community look like? And some of the things I'm going to tell you are things that you know, but it's important that we remind ourselves. Right now, I think we are living in a world in which more than ever before, we can count on people, consumers, business people, to really turn almost instinctively to electronic means to access information and entertainment as almost just a natural part of their lifestyles. We talked at Microsoft about the digital work style and the digital lifestyle. In some senses, I think we almost have to talk about the digital my style. Now, why do I say that? I'm a person. I go to work, I come home, I have multiple personas or personalities about me, but I always want my world of information. I have my laptop PC with me on this trip, not surprising. But I want the same music that I have on my home PC. That's what I want on that device. I have my same friends and contacts. So it's great that I'm able to turn to electronic means as the starting place. But I kind of want my whole digital world at work and at home all available to me, customizable, personalizable, and my whole contact to the rest of the world. It is stunning, in a way, just how quick the adoption of digital technologies has been. And yet, we're certainly not, we understand how far we still have to go. Let's say it that way. There are still people who don't have access to technology. There are still people who don't feel comfortable with these technologies. Hey, there are even some things that these technologies need to be better at before people will use technology instead of older means. I hope I'm not going to offend anybody here in the front row, but we've got some nice people sitting here actually taking notes. But they're taking them on, and I'm going to show you a deep secret. They're taking them on paper. This is not a PDA, and those are not computers that people are taking notes. Why? This gentleman is, thank you very much, sir, and it's a Microsoft Windows mobile device. Appreciate that. But why? Technology still has to continue to evolve. We want technology to be able to replace paper. People have to see the devices as small enough and flexible enough. The resolution has to be good enough. The advances versus paper, that's old, have to be strong enough. And so in a sense, as we talk about the future of the web and the internet, we're actually talking about the whole future of digital information and where it all goes. So I'm excited about the opportunities and the possibilities. And in some senses, a lot of what we talk about with Web 2.0 will have to do with the overall digitization of lots of things which are still largely done in analog form. Now, one of the key principles, I think, is going to be the evolution of user experience. When people talk about Web 2.0, everybody kind of has a perspective that is unique to the technologies that they bring to the market or that they understand. But I think probably most of us can agree that Web 2.0 really refers to four big phenomena that are going to happen. Number one, instead of a world in which intelligent servers send fairly low-level HTML to fairly dumb browsers and devices, we're actually going to live in a world in which fairly intelligent computers connect to one another over the internet and send fairly intelligent XML or other higher-level renderings. It's actually very important. If you want to build an application today, you want to make sure that you have rich intelligence on both sides of the connection many times. I oftentimes go to the internet to get financial information. I'm trying to learn about our partners, our competitors, their results. But when I get there, I don't really want an HTML page of information. I really want rich information that I can talk to and plug immediately into Excel on my PC. So I want a much richer interaction between computers across the internet. XML as a lingua franca is a key part of supporting that. But so are a wide variety of new technologies like RSS and others that are coming to the fore. So smart devices talking to smart devices over the internet is principle number one of Web 2.0. Principle number two is richer and multimedia user interfaces. People want these things to really come alive. Anything that happens on the PC should be able to be as exciting and rich and vibrant as anything that you would see on a television or in a movie set. And so a lot of what people talk about in Web 2.0 is actually not only having more intelligence on the other side of the wire, but also having more richness in presentation and in media. Number three is community. Community is super important. How do you personalize the web, not only based on your own preferences, but based upon your network of people that you work with, that are your friends, etc. A lot is being talked about with social networks. Who are my friends? Who are the friends of my friends? In some senses, when I start searching the internet, one of the most interesting things probably is for me to search with the filter that turns on that says, I want to search on the word Paris, but I also want to search based upon preferences or things that I've searched for before, or maybe things that my friends have searched on and clicked on. I want to